Hey there! So, let's talk about why a government might ban a currency. Imagine you and your friends are playing a game, and suddenly someone starts cheating by using fake money. That wouldn't be fair, right? Well, something similar can happen with real money too. Sometimes, a government might discover that people are making fake money or using it for illegal activities like buying things illegally or funding criminal activities. To stop this, the government might decide to ban that specific currency. By banning the currency, the government wants to protect people from getting cheated or involved in illegal activities. They want to make sure that the money everyone uses is real and trustworthy. It's like saying, hey, we don't want people using this fake or illegal money anymore because it's causing harm. When a currency is banned, the government usually replaces it with a new currency that has better security features to make it harder to fake. This helps to restore trust in the money system and keep everyone's transactions safe and fair. So, in simple terms, the government bans a currency to protect people from fake or illegal money and to make sure that everyone can use money that's real and reliable. What happens to the money when a currency is banned? When a currency is banned, the government usually sets a deadline by which people need to exchange their old currency for a new one. This exchange process allows individuals to swap their old money for the new currency at designated places like banks or government offices. After the deadline, the old currency usually loses its status as legal tender. This means that you can no longer use it as a form of payment for goods and services. It becomes like a regular piece of paper or metal with no value for buying things. In some cases, the government might give people a grace period after the deadline to exchange their old currency, but usually with certain limitations or conditions. For example, they might require additional documentation or restrict the amount of money that can be exchanged. The government collects the old currency from the public and takes it out of circulation. They may destroy it or keep it in a secure place. The goal is to remove the old currency from the economy and replace it with the new one to maintain stability and prevent fraud. So, in simple terms, when a currency is banned, people have to exchange their old money for a new one before a specific deadline. After that, the old money becomes useless for buying things, and the government takes it out of circulation. The aim is to ensure that everyone is using the new currency and to prevent illegal activities associated with the old one. What happens if someone is caught with the banned currency? When a currency is banned, it means that using or possessing that currency becomes illegal. So, if someone is caught with the banned currency, they might face penalties or legal trouble. The severity of the consequences can vary depending on the specific laws and regulations set by the government. In some cases, possessing the banned currency could result in fines, where the person would have to pay a certain amount of money as a punishment. In more serious situations, if someone is found to be using or possessing the banned currency for illegal activities, they might face more severe penalties. This could include legal action, such as being arrested or charged with a crime. The exact consequences would depend on the laws and regulations of the specific country or region. The government wants to discourage people from using the banned currency to maintain stability and prevent illegal activities. That's why it's important to follow the laws and regulations regarding currency and use the new legal tender instead. In simple terms, if someone is caught with the banned currency, they could face fines or even legal consequences, depending on the laws of the country. It's essential to follow the rules and use the new currency that is accepted by the government. How do people exchange their old currency for the new one after a ban? When a currency is banned, the government usually sets up specific places where people can exchange their old currency for the new one. These places are often banks, government offices, or designated exchange centers. To exchange their old currency, people need to visit one of these authorized locations during a specified period of time. They will be required to bring their old currency and certain identification documents, such as an ID card or passport. At the exchange location, there will be officials or bank employees who will assist in the process. They will verify the authenticity of the old currency and record the exchange transaction. Once the old currency is verified, the person will receive the equivalent value in the new currency. This means that for every unit of the old currency they exchange, they will receive the equivalent value in the new currency according to the exchange rate set by the government. It's important to note that there might be certain limitations or conditions for the exchange process. For example, there could be a maximum limit on the amount of old currency that can be exchanged, or additional documentation may be required. The government sets up this exchange process to ensure a smooth transition from the old currency to the new one. It allows people to convert their old money into the new legal tender and continue using it for their everyday transactions. In simple terms, when a currency is banned, people can exchange their old currency for the new one at specific locations, like banks or government offices. They need to bring their old money and identification documents, and in return, they receive the equivalent value in the new currency. How does a government enforce a currency ban? When a government decides to ban a currency, they implement measures to enforce the ban. One of the key ways they do this is by making it illegal to use or possess the banned currency. To enforce the currency ban, the government typically takes the following steps. Making the currency illegal. The government declares that the banned currency is no longer considered legal tender. This means that it cannot be used as a form of payment for goods and services. Setting a deadline. The government announces a deadline by which people need to exchange their old currency for the new one. This gives individuals a specific time frame to convert their money. Exchanging old currency. The government sets up exchange centers or designates authorized locations where people can exchange their old currency for the new one. This ensures that everyone has the opportunity to swap their old money before it becomes worthless. Collecting and removing the banned currency. As people exchange their old currency for the new one, the government collects the banned currency from the public. They take it out of circulation and often destroy it or keep it securely stored. Monitoring and penalties. The government may employ various means to monitor and enforce compliance with the ban. This can include conducting inspections, investigating illegal currency transactions, and imposing penalties for those caught using or possessing the banned currency. By enforcing the currency ban, the government aims to ensure that everyone transitions to using the new legal tender. This helps maintain stability, prevent illegal activities, and protect the economy. In simple terms, when a government enforces a currency ban, they make it illegal to use the banned currency and set a deadline for people to exchange it for the new currency. They provide specific places for currency exchange and collect the banned money from the public. The government monitors compliance and imposes penalties to discourage the use of the banned currency. Thanks for watching.